So maybe it's morning and you're waiting for the coffee to brew. Maybe you're warming the bottle for the baby, or your toast is in the toaster. Hi everyone, it's Genene. I know you don't always have a lot of time. That's what this whole Yoga on the Go series is all about. Today I have 5 yoga poses for your upper body that you can do while you're in the kitchen. Number 1, modified plank pose, forearm plank pose. Come onto your forearms, shoulder width apart, shoulders on top of elbows, walk your feet back. You're keeping your spine in neutral the whole time, and you're at this angle. Push the countertop with your forearms, especially the inner edges, and firm your abdominals. Lift up on your pelvic floor and gaze straight ahead. And you just hold here. So what can happen is if you don't push down with the forearms, and if you just relax your abs, your hips are going to come forward, your shoulders are going to rise up, and you're going to go, oh, this is horrible. It feels painful. And so instead, you push down through the forearms again, engage the abdominals, stay in that neutral spine. And in this position, your heels will not be reaching the floor. Number 2, modified Chaturanga on the counter. Now you're on your hands, your elbows are in towards your body, in line with your shoulders. And again, you walk back, so you found that position already, keeping your spine in neutral, engaging pelvic floor. And you're going to start here, bend the elbows, and take your chest, just barely touching the counter, and then straighten. So much easier because of the angle. Much easier form of Chaturanga. And the elbows, they'll want to splay out to the sides, but you keep them hugged in. And you can do 10 to 15 of those. Number 3, a modified side plank on the counters. This one, you're going to put your whole forearm on the countertop facing this direction. So the first thing my students are going to tell me is that hurts my elbow because all the weight tends to go here. So what do? Look around, see what you've got. For me, kitchen towel, and this little thingamajiggy, it goes on the sink right in between. So what I do is I take this, and then this, and now I have padding. The good thing is once you've figured out neutral spine, these 3 are all the same. Face to the side of the counter, push down through the forearm, keep this shoulder back in line, so keeping that neutral spine, and then you walk your feet away from the counter and lift the waist and hang out. You can take your arm wherever you want. What do you want to do with your arm? That's up to you. You keep pushing this countertop away and even thinking about pulling that forearm towards your hip, your right hip. You're holding for 60 seconds, and then you can walk your feet forward. Go to the other side, and same thing, walking the feet away, pushing the counter away, holding for 60 seconds. Here's an option if that was too challenging. You can stagger the feet. So you walk the feet apart, then you can put 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, like so. For number 4, you can do 1 through 3 on a chair, either the chair seat or the chair back. The first 2 will work on the chair back, so let's try it. You grab the chair back and you place the seat of the chair against something solid. You don't want it to slide when you're doing this. And the first one was the modified plank. You're not going to come onto forearms. You're going to instead grab the back of the chair and walk back, keeping spine neutral, keeping shoulders over wrists, looking sort of straight ahead, and hang out. Here, even more than the counter, there might be a tendency to stick your butt out because that's easier. So focusing on not doing that and not swinging the hips forward, finding neutral spine, strong abs. Then the second one, modified Chaturanga, you could stay right here, And you swing the elbows in towards the body as you bend the elbows 90 degrees, and then come up. And doing 10 of those. If you're doing it on the chair seat, modified plank, makes sense, on forearms, and walk back. This is going to be more challenging, and you're going to be more likely to hunch in the shoulders. So watch that. Each one of these holding 60 seconds. And then that number 2, the modified Chaturanga, can do this. Here you can grab the chair, or better, here, and then bend the elbows, keeping the spine in neutral, and then straighten. And then for modified side plank, you can walk your feet forward so that you can get your forearm on the chair seat across the chair. And if you don't have padding, maybe you want to put padding, then you walk your feet back. You're at an angle, your side body is facing the chair seat. You can stagger the feet again, like so, push the forearm down and pull it underneath you. Choose where you bring your left shoulder, left arm. Hold for about 60 seconds. That'll be good. And then to come out, you can slide forward, walk your feet forward. Come to standing. Number 5, standing side stretch. You could bring back your towel, your something that is going to make sure that the towel doesn't slide. Forearm goes right on the countertop like this. Pressing down through your forearm, the first thing you'll notice is your shoulder wants to rise up. So instead, really press down through your forearm, and you'll see the muscles in your shoulder blade will help bring that shoulder down. Take the head of the arm bone back. Now, take the left shoulder, head of the arm bone, back as well to start. Inhale, stretch your left arm up to the sky. Palm is going to face in towards the body. And you keep bringing that left arm bone back by the ear. If you're tight, you may find that it works better to bring this left arm out further, and then you're leaning over to the right just as best you can. If you want a little bit more for your back, keep your hips where they are. Just turn your upper body to the right, so you're looking over at that right elbow maybe, and then looking back straight ahead. After holding 30 to 60 seconds, come back up, lower the arm, come to the other side, same thing. Inhaling, right arm. See how the palm turns up and over. Doing what's right for you. This side is going to be different. So allow that to be true. Maybe you turn the upper body, look. Maybe you're going to hold this part for 30 seconds. Maybe you hold this part for 30 seconds. However you want to divide it up, holding this side for at least 30 to 60 seconds, and then inhaling, come up and back. And there's your 5 yoga poses for the upper body. Let me know which pose you found most beneficial. Please remember to click that like button. That lets me know that I'm doing a good job. You want more content like this. And remember to subscribe so that you'll be notified of all my upcoming videos. And join me next time where we have 5 yoga poses for you that you can do while you're sweeping the floor. Until next time, namaste.